Hey, this is Yoki from LEHLE. I've received quite a lot of messages asking how to set up the MIDI with the LEHLE pedals and the Kemper. Actually, it's very easy if you consider a few things. Let's say you have 3 instruments and you want to change them between different performances. The LEHLE 3-at-1 SGoS can do the work for you, controlled by the Kemper or its remote. Or you want to insert effect pedals or route your signal to different addresses like a second amp or a mixing console. In this video, I will show you the basics and how to set up the LEHLE pedals with the Kemper. For our blog, I wrote an article about how the LEHLE SGoS pedals and MIDI work, so check it out. The link is in the description. Enough talk, let's get to work.
I renamed the first 3 performances Instrument A, B and C, so it's easier for you to follow. Let's select the performance Instrument A and go to the first slot. Press the Edit button, then select Slot Settings followed by MIDI Settings. On the lower left side of the display you see LEHLE SGoS. This is what I called the MIDI output port. You can rename the MIDI ports and adjust the MIDI channel in the system settings of the Kemper amp. With the first rotary knob on the left, activate the LEHLE SGoS port so it transmits program change messages. With the second knob, select the program change number that the slot will send when recalled. Here I'm selecting program change 1. With the left and right buttons, you can jump between the slots. Fill in program change 1 for every slot. Don't forget to save when you're done. Connect your LEHLE with a Kemper using a 5-pin MIDI to TRS cable, which you can get at your music shop. Now you need to tell the LEHLE that it should react to program change 1 every time you recall one of the 5 slots in the first performance. Simply recall a slot via the Kemper Profiler or the remote controller. Once the message is sent, the 3-at-1 SGoS can be programmed. Since I want to activate input A at the LEHLE, I press and hold the first button until the LED flashes and then remains. Now, the 3-at-1 SGoS knows every time the program change message 1 is received, it will activate input A. Now I go to the second performance, Instrument B. This one will be used with input B at the LEHLE. Again, go to Edit, Slot Settings and MIDI Settings at the Kemper. Choose the correct MIDI port and dial in MIDI message 2 for each of the 5 slots. Store the performance and recall any of the slots in this performance so it sends out program change 2. Since the LEHLE has no preset assigned for program change 2, we need to program it in the same way as for program change 1. Press and hold the second button for input B until the LED flashes, then it's saved. If you switch between performance 1 and 2, the LEHLE will alternate the inputs for instrument A and B, depending on which performance you are using. If you have a third instrument, repeat the same steps as before. The LEHLE reacts only to filled slots, so if you haven't filled all the slots with the appropriate program change, then the LEHLE will stay at the last received program change. Here's an example with a d.loop SGoS. I filled 4 slots with program change messages, starting at 4 all the way up to 7. Depending on the selected slot, the d.loop recalls saved presets containing different combinations of loops, so any inserted effects pedal will be activated or deactivated. Another example is using the dual SGoS. We all love tube amps and maybe we want to have a dual amp setup or a backup Kemper or even send the Kemper signal to another channel of the mixing console. Here I set up 5 slots with different program changes so the dual can react to it.
So, there you are. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you still have any questions, send me a message to support@lehle.com. See you, bye.